Well, hello and welcome to the channel. I hope you're having a great morning, day, evening, or night. Okay, so I'm a sentinel main in Valorant, which basically means I use abilities that are good for defense, such as tripwires and cameras or even a turret. And I was thinking to myself about whether or not I would be good using duelists, which are the polar opposite type of character. They have abilities such as mollies and flashes or even a grenade. To test how I do using duelists, I used each duelist for one Spike Rush game. After I've completed these Spike Rush games, I will then answer the question, can a Sentinel main play duelists? I'm now warning you that I'm not the best player, so be prepared to cringe at my bad crosshair placement and aim. Sorry. Okay, well, without any further ado, let us start off with game numero uno. Okay, so here we are on Ascent as Raze. So right as the barrier goes down, I send my boombot B main to get any info I can, see that there's no info there, and move my way towards mid. Lava grenade with noodle arms goes just about nowhere. Peek a little, fire some shots, see that there's nothing mid, and hold out in mid just a little bit and mark it. But once I see that no one's coming mid or B, I make my way towards A tree to see if I can be of any assistance to my team. Turns out this happens and then not much assistance. Oh.
Spike planted.
Good job, man. Well, round two, new round. What do? I send my bot straight towards B main. Go back through market to peek mid. See that no one is there, so I move up, prepare a nade, get a bit better of a nade toss that time. See just a corner of the person, shoot some shots, don't really hit them that much. Rather than pushing tree this time, I go get an off angle with satchels in mid, try to catch someone off guard. No one gets caught off guard, so I then proceed to move to tree, where by this point my team's cornered the entire
30 seconds
so
left.
I just peek
One enemy remaining.
see Jet ka-chowing her way after one with her last few pressure.
Flawless.
And round two.
Reloading.
Round three now. This time I decide to go A and put my A main for some extra info. See that no one's there, so I proceed to go towards mid to peek, because the entire enemy team does definitely not have off, right? Okay, well, definitely got lucky there, killed that Reyna inner ult. That's just nice. But I am not going to try my luck anymore with that angle, so I proceed to rotate, use some satchels for extra movement, toss my nade, tiles just for some utility usage, exchange that grenade, rather than being smart and just holding it, I proceed to peek, miss, toss the satchel, and we'll both end up dying. Win the round, don't mind her. Okay, so here we are now on attacking side. Time for my duelist self to shine. I send my boombot straight towards A, get my rocket launcher so that I can possibly hit someone with that later. Toss my grenade through that smoke, don't really see how it's used. See that we are now in an ability stalemate, so I decide to move towards the flank rather than peek. Try to get some room for my team. That control is always important. And 10. Let's go. But it puts me on 10 health now, so it makes me a little bit more uneasy to push and move a little freely now, but I still proceed to move towards
30
mid,
seconds left.
and surprisingly enough, I actually don't see a single person mid. Since there's only 2 on the enemy team, I now have to run my little legs all the way towards B, but sadly,
play it!
make it in time to plant. And what better way to end this than a couple whiffs and a death?
Last player standing.
The next round, me and my team decide to go towards B, so I ready my boombot for extra info and to push early for me, but I see that wall go up in my sentinel brain's like, can't do that, wait. No. I'm a duelist now. So I run right back there, check the wall, make sure that no Sage is sitting there. And I had this great plan, you know, I was going to get the bot over, check those other angles, make sure that no one was hiding, throw my grenade, back there, clear back sight, and then here it was, my time to shine. Prepare the Ooga Booga, and I even get some good satchel usage and get that kill, perfectly executed. Oh, right after that I get that happen to me, and yeah, we can. Okay, so it is now the next round. After that loss on B, we just decided to go towards A
out of my way.
this time, but I decided to go towards mid rather than towards the stalemate. I already know it's about to happen. I make eye contact with this guy with a boobot in hand, and now my boobot's dead. I peek down, 3 people are now there. Don't ask me how I get that kill and still live. Toss a nade towards there. Make sure that I get out of there with my satchels, and then move towards wine like a little rat, waiting for my one time to shine, and just keep waiting and waiting until, well, here it is, my time to shine. Yeah. There, the last round of this match, whoever wins, wins. It's time for me to shine as my duelist self. So I go towards mid. I check everything, see the guy's elbow, so I toss my bot there, we exchange shots, my bot goes off. And I toss my nade towards him, see if I can hit him or anything like that. It doesn't appear to be like that. I have to reload, because I'm not going to leave 14 bullets in there. And I peek. Get this guy on catwalk, easy. Go back and reload with 12 bullets again because I'm a gamer, and that is exactly how I was able to kill this. Now, my duelist brain is going off crazy right now, and I'm about to hit some epic shot with my Ooga Booga. Then, shot in the back of the head.
Player
Check the
standing.
corners, but heck, we win.
Attackers win.
Clutches up, and that is game
Time
number
to lower
1.
this place.
Game number 2 takes place on Breeze as Yoru. First thing I do is I send my teleporter B elbow from top mid, but I get peeked with a flash by that Reyna, take tons of damage, and I wasn't really willing enough to die at that point, so I still held off at top mid, just put down some decoys, waiting for some info, got the info that the enemy was moving towards B, so I prepared flash out, but I only flashed my teammate. I'm sorry, that is terrible utility usage on my end. I shoot some shots, but end up inevitably dying along with my teammate, giving round number 1 to the enemy. Round 2, and I find myself at the top of mid, and I set up just a decoy, send out my teleporter, back up towards elbow, check B. Don't see anyone there, so I move towards mid. Don't know what that flash is though. And at this point, it's just a 2v3, so I can still get this.
Last player
back off
standing.
the box side for a bit because I don't know. Flash out, that smoke's there, so just was a little cautious still before pushing. Took me just a sec. Send out my teleporter. Push again, check the box, but don't see anyone, so I continue to push up towards the door. Shot right there, so.
Mobilize my pack.
The next round is an op round, so I set up some decoys in my teleporter and spawn, just in case I need to get out of any situation. I then move towards top mid again, and prepare to peek. I peek, don't see anyone, so I use my ult to get towards the enemy, see if I can get any info. There they are,
Last
the
player
sniper
standing.
right there. Come out of my ult, and I proceed
Spike
to
planted.
flash myself. I don't know why. Then I back off. It's now a 1v4, so I just decide to hold some angles. Try to jump for a second. I know I'm not going to get the round win, so I might as well try to at least get a few kills, maybe. Send out my decoys just for any distractions. Get that Sova who had his knife out. Teleport, see if I can get one more kill. Proceed to push up now towards A, see if I can do anything, maybe even defuse if I have time. But, yep. Round 4 now takes us to the attacking side on Breeze. Ghost in hand, I'm trying to do something for my team, be a little bit of use. I haven't done much use so far, so push up mid, set up some utility. We hit pretty good map control in mid. I get this long kill, pretty nice, but yeah, my back is met with a few friendly bullets, and about that 4-0.
Clutch. Defenders win.
The next game takes us to Haven as Jets. It was a bit of an insta-lock moment, but it's alright. I was a bit uneasy on playing her, but I push out towards Garage, terrible concussive, first hit bites me in the butt, and yeah, we also lose the round, but you know what? It's fine. The next round I move back towards Garage, this time with a Judge, so I push up just a bit more cautiously with smokes. That way I don't just get smacked again, but I try to dash. I dash into the door, but people have already died mid, so I decide that it's safe for me to get these knives. And I really wanted to get a knife kill this round, so I push up, run into a Cypher tripwire. Man, those things are annoying, right? Updraft, fly around a bit, and bam, there they are. Oh, and knives are gone. So I ran around a bit, don't know what that was, but I win, I guess. Got that Sage heal. Must be a real duelist now. At this point, I'm a little too confident now that it is a 4v1, so I just press mid, get shot in the back, and also we somehow lose the 1v4. Nice. I once again find myself in Garage on defending side. I use this updraft to get an off angle, hold it for a bit, hope that I can get someone, but no one comes. It's fine. I'm used to being lonely anyway. And I dashed this time into my smoke correctly, waited out a bit,
I've got your
and see
trail.
that guy's head, tap it, pretty good. Gotta reload those 2 extra bullets. They might come in handy sometime. After a crazy amount of Seekers go around on both sides, I pull out my knives for a second time this game. I push up, get my steps in, walking all the way to where the enemies are.
One enemy
Updraft, see
remaining.
no one there, so I go and peek the other side of the box, and here it is. Whiff, 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 and whiff. Don't worry, that's not all. We have another whiff, 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 and a couple more until finally we get a headshot. Nice, and we get the defuse, making round number 3 go to us.
Oh, was that important? I'll find their cipher.
The next round I decide to aggro push through mid, so I use some smokes to block off Garage, check B real fast, see that there's no one near there, get forward flash, throw out a smoke to block him off, throw another smoke, dodge that flash, and right as the smoke goes out, I see this, kind of surprises me a bit, but I get him, and rather than getting the ult orb, I decide to hold off a bit. After reloading, I then push towards Garage, see this right smelling some bricks, get me to go. I then hold off in Garage a little bit, dash to window, check towards the back, now holding window, push back towards mid, and I start walking towards the flank, but my team gets him anyway. Once again, I push towards mid with another smoke on Garage. I hold off for just a bit rather than pushing progressively, waiting out that Yoru. Don't see that he's coming, so I then get the ult orb, knives for a 3rd time now, go for a peek on B, and right there, I see him, and come on, there we go. Got that guy, that's my knife kill. I hold off right here for just a bit, go back into Garage, push, check and see sight. See that there's no one there. Now it's just a 2v3. And I should have been a bit more careful where I was standing because I just kind of got knocked back, got hit by a Seeker and the enemy, and did not get that knife kill. And we also lost. It's okay though, because I then go back to pushing mid again with the smokes. Right on Garage, check B again. And seeing that it is quite uneventful in mid, I get this orb, push back into Garage a little bit carefully, and once I'm in Garage, I see that that guy is marked by my teammate, so I push up and wait on door, hit that guy, dash into the stairs, smoke myself, push towards site now where I've seen that guy marked, but I then decide to play a little bit of ring around the rosy with this Cypher and go over this wall, see if I can catch him off guard, but it turns out that he went straight for Garage and my teammate gets him anyway. I stick to my tradition of pushing B. I'm just going to blame it on all of the ult orb spawns there, I still use the smoke in garage, push up, hold this time a while, and just keep waiting. Get the orb. I dash out of mid, push up towards A now. My knives ready. Peek B, see no one's there, push towards B, check
Blocking sight.
my left, and get shot in the head.
One enemy.
But my teammates pull off the win, and
Attackers
that is
win.
game number 3. The next round takes place again on Haven. This time I'm playing Phoenix. Takes me a bit to get to garage on this shorty round, but I eventually make my way there. Use my wall kind of badly for my team. Probably toss out a random wall. Then flash myself, and I hold for a second. I've seen 2 people, so
I know exactly where you are.
Revealed, so I back off a bit, hold my position in the garage, making sure that no one pushes, and I push back up once I feel a little more confident. Now going back towards B, and we win. The very next round, I am now in garage, this time planning on a better push, put out my wall for a bit more cover as I push out of garage towards these boxes. Now I hold these boxes a little while, see that there's fighting towards C long, see that person right there, and that is probably the fastest trade I've ever had. I'm a bit relieved by this actually, knowing that I'm not the only knife whiffer. The next round, I'm, yes, once again pushing out.
I've got your trail.
This time with an Odin, I use my ult to see if I can get a good spray and pray, but I get caught by that Seeker and it doesn't end up too good for me. Glad that I was in my ult though, because now I get to retry. I hold off on C with my wall a bit, seeing if I can catch anyone off guard here. I don't. So I then later go back to garage. Now that the doors have been broken,
Last player
I
standing.
peek out of it, don't see much one person, get that kill, deal with this fireball. I am now in a 1v2. I flash out, except that rather than peeking where I flashed, I just back off, I hold for a while, and I also somehow lose this. I'm going to go ahead and apologize right now for seriously only pushing mid on Haven every single time. I don't know why I keep doing this. I seriously never do this in my normal games as sentinels. It must just be a duelist thing. I don't know. But anyway, so I peek right after my teammate engages on B, and I get that easy kill. I now hold at garage for a while. Check window, toss my fireball right as I see that person there, and now my molly blocks off that actually and gets shot in the back by the KO. And my teammate dies, so nice. I am just dumbfounded by the fact that my brain is just not functioning at this moment in time because I push mid again the same exact way. I can't even switch it up and go window. Also, I lose this somehow. And my team loses,
Defenders
so
win.
it's now time to go on to the final game. It is now time for the final game. This time I am playing Reyna. Once again, had to pull out the insta-lock to get this character. I push mid, yes, again, this time with the sheriff.
There.
I see that there's someone going for that orb, a little greedy there, so I kill them. Use my dismiss to peek, and now I take the courtesy of grabbing that ult orb. I move up towards B, hold a little bit for a while, see that no one's there, so I move my way over to A now, flashing through there, and move up towards heaven now.
One enemy remaining.
After seeing my entire team deciding to go A, I still for some reason decide to go mid. With my knife out, trying to be real sneaky, get up there real close, hold for a while, contemplate peeking with a flash, but I don't push. I move towards A again to help my team. Get caught in a long-range shotgun battle, my least favorite type of fights in Valorant. I flash, back off, and oh, hello there.
Player standing.
Nice
One
clutch
enemy
by
remaining.
Phoenix. duelists, allowing us to win that round though.
Protect the others.
Mid, yes. Again.
Get out of my way!
Well, I push up mid, again this time seeing that there's an ult orb, so I ult, and I flash, I peek. I know that there's someone there, but I don't exactly see them until there, but just for a second I flash again, shoot that dog. I try to get that ult orb for some reason, but I do get flashed. And now I hold this spot here, trying to not allow any enemy from pushing me dodge. And I catch these two off guard. Don't get the dismiss off on time, but my teammate was able to hit them, getting us the win for another round. What's this? Me pushing somewhere besides mid on heaven? No, it couldn't be. I flash out of sewers, and seeing no one, I grab the ult orb and flash mid through the wall. And now that my Yoru has ulted, I push up with him, and this is exactly why I hate the shorty. Instances like this are just frustrating because, you know, I guess I'll take the 2 damage, but 2 damage is not much of a difference. I ult,
One enemy
last
remaining.
round, and why not see that guy? Reload a second, wait up, push, flash, and sadly not kill on that.
Defenders
but that
win.
up very last game. After that final game, my KDA came in as 27 kills, 14 deaths, and a single assist. Just looking at these numbers, it can be argued that a Sentinel main can play duelists. And I would agree, yes, anyone can pick up a character and simply play them. Now, to play them well, that is a different answer, because although I was able to use these characters, I didn't entirely use their kits as perfectly as I could have, as maybe someone that is just more skilled and experienced at using duelists. Now, I did enjoy the different sort of a perspective on all the abilities. A more aggressive usage of all my abilities was fun. I liked seeing the ways that I could use these different abilities to get kills. My favorite duelist by far was definitely Raze. I will probably see myself playing her a lot more in the future just because I like her viability with the robot, allowing her to get tons of info, a rocket launcher for some just fun, dumb things, along with a grenade for area control, satchels for movement. A great kit, I think, personally. And trust me, I am not playing Jet probably in a while. Can't use those knives, man. Well, that wraps up the video. Thank you for watching this far. Please consider liking, sharing, or commenting any feedback. I'd really appreciate that. Also, please consider subscribing if you've enjoyed the content and want to see other content for Valorant and other games such as Apex, Destiny 2, Call of Duty, the newly released Halo Infinite, and the list goes on. Once again, thank you for watching, and have a good morning, day, evening, or night.